Welcome my people, welcome viewers. I am Tutor Cletus Okole. Today's class is an Olympiad math question. If 25 to the power of x plus 5 to the power of x is equal to 20, then what is x? Do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, watch this video to the end and share the videos with your friends. Thank you. Solution to the question. Given to solve is 25 to the power of x plus 5 to the power of x equal to 20. Okay. The first thing I will do is to express 25 to be in the same base as this 5. That is, 25 is the same thing as 5 raised to the power 2. So I will now write 25 as 5 raised to the power 2. Then multiply by the x there. That becomes 25 raised to the power 2x. Then plus 5 to the power of x is equal to 20. Alright. By law of indices, I can switch the exponent by putting it this form, raised to the power x or raised to the power 2. That is, if I have p raised to the power xy, it is the same thing as p raised to the power yx. They are the same. Okay? Because multiplication is commutative. Now, plus 5 raised to the power x is equal to 20. Okay? Now, let 5 raised to the power x be equal to t. Anywhere I see 5 raised to the power x, I will replace it with the letter t. Okay? That becomes here, 5 raised to the power x will now be t raised to the power 2. Okay? Plus t, that is this place. Permit me to move this 20 from the right hand side to the left hand side to have it written as minus 20. So to the right hand side, I have left 0. Okay. So just take a look at it. I have formed a quadratic equation. Alright, I move this 20 to the left, it becomes minus 20. Then this 5 raised to the power x is written as t. And the 5 raised to the power x here is also written as t. Then raised to the power these 2. It is now a quadratic equation. So any method of quadratic equation can be used. We have many methods, but let us go by factorization method of quadratic equation to see how we can get the value of t. And after we have gotten the value of t, what we do next is to substitute the value of t in this position in order to find the value of x, because we are expected to find x. Please, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Help to grow my YouTube channel, and may God bless you. Alright, now, by factorization method, what I will do now is to find two numbers I will multiply to get minus 20. And when I add that same two numbers, it will give me plus 1. That is the coefficient of t here is plus 1. So when I multiply the two values that I am looking for now, it will give me minus 20. And when I add them, it should give me plus 1. This is the method of factorization. So the two numbers I can work out beautifully here is 5 and the minus 4, plus 5 and minus 4. If I multiply these two numbers now, I will get minus 20. And if I add the two of them, it is going to give me by addition plus 1. So I will use it to replace the middle term, which is plus t. That becomes t squared, then plus 5t minus 4t minus 20 equal to 0. If you look at the middle terms now, you see that plus 5t minus 4t will give me exactly plus t. In other words, I just replaced t at the middle so that I can be able to factorize it. Putting them into brackets now, I have something that looks like this. In the first bracket, what is common is t. I have t into t plus 5. First bracket is factored. Second bracket, what is common is minus 4. Okay, so that inside the bracket I have left t. And this place also should be plus 5 equal to 0. In this second bracket, you see, minus 4 multiplied by t will give us minus 4t. Okay? And minus 4 multiplied by plus 5 will give us minus 20. So plus is here because minus is factored outside. Alright. The two brackets are the same. I will take one of it, and that is t plus 5. Then using the terms outside the bracket to form another bracket, which is t minus 4. T minus 4. Everything now is equal to 0. Very, very good. Alright. Please keep watching. Share the videos. Now, when I have two brackets like this, expressions like this equal to 0, the meaning is that the first bracket, which is the first term or the first expression, is equal to 0. And the second one also is equal to 0. So we can write it like that. That t plus 5 is equal to 0. And also t minus 4. T minus 4 is equal to 0. So that is the meaning. If I work this place, the value of t will now be moving plus 5 to the right hand side to get minus 5. And here the value of t will be equal to 4. That is moving negative 4 from the left to the right hand side will give me this. So now I have gotten the value of t. But remember, we said let 5 raised to the power x be equal to t. Now that I have known the values of t, I will place it in this position. Recall that t is equal to 5 raised to the power x. Meaning that here I can now have minus 5 is equal to 5 raised to the power x. That is replacing t with what I have gotten. T is now equal to negative 5. So if I replace t here now, that is this, equal to 5 to the power of x. I have it here. Also, from here, t is equal to 4. Replacing this 4 as the value of t in this value, it will now be 4 is equal to 5 raised to the power x. So these are the two ways we can now go. But if you look at this, you will notice that the value here is negative, whereas here the value is positive, and it cannot work. Therefore, we cannot have 5 raised to the power x equal to a negative number. Alright? Therefore, this part should be rejected. Alright. And here, it is positive, positive. Now we can carry on with the, move on with the 5, 4 is equal to 5 raised to the power x. But then at this point, what next should I do? I think we now go by applying logarithms to both sides. 4 is equal to 5 raised to the power x. So we put it down. 5 raised to the power x is equal to 4. By applying logarithms now, we have the log of 5 raised to the power x is equal to the log of 4. Okay, now, if I have log x raised to the power n, it is equal to n log x. This is very correct in laws of logarithm. So, this x now will come to the front, just as n move to the front, and then should be used to multiply the log of x. The same thing is what I will do here. I move x to the front to have it multiplying log 5 equal to the log of 4. My interest is to get the value of x. Okay? So the value of t we got wasn't the final answer, because the question is given to us in terms of x, so we are looking for the value of x. Having gotten the value of t here, we have substituted it into the position of t, and then we are moving on to getting the value of x, which is the final answer and the required answer. Alright. Okay, so I divide both sides here by log of 5, and that means x now will be equal to log 4 divided by log 5. At this point, I can make use of calculator to get the value of log 4. I can express log 4 as the same thing as log 2 raised to the power 2. But then it's the same thing. I go straight. Therefore, x is equal to the log of 4, okay, which is equal to 0.60205 divided by the log of 5. And log 5 will give me 0.69897. Okay, so there are different ways you can approach this one. You can write it as log 2 raised to the power 2. Then moving 2 according to the law of logarithms to the front, you now look for log 2. And then after you multiply it, but it will still give you the same value as we got here. Now, when we take division of these two numbers now, we get the value of x exactly as required. So, we divide 0.60205 divided by 0.69897. This is going to give us 0.86133. You can approximate if you like 0.8623. to 2 decimal places. Thank you, friends, for watching this video to the end. Do subscribe to my channel and share the videos. May God bless your family.